YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha, back in the building for some more Last Cloudia news and information content. In this video, we're going to be getting familiar with tomorrow's maintenance notice. This will be the start of the Valentine celebration and update that seems very sizable. From what I skimmed through this morning. So excited to read it through with you guys and dissect it detail by detail. Thank you for playing Last Cloudia. Maintenance will be taking place tonight, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Pacific, so make your adjustments accordingly. Maintenance details: new unit Ark added, event updates, Gacha updates, promo updates, shop updates, and various improvements. Keep on looking down. We can see the new unit and Ark icons coming into the game. We have Inventive Queen Meredy and Durandal Reborn. Yes, very exciting. The above units can be obtained from the Gacha. They will also be available in the permanent Crystal Gacha. So there's your confirmation that I was talking about in my last video about Meredy's information. Inventive Queen Meredy is a shift of mechanical Meredy, right? If you have OG Meredy, you can either play as this new Meredy if you get her, or as OG, right? Can't have both of them on the same team. And then we have this, Valentine's Night LR. Valentine's Night is a limited time arc. You can get it by clearing the Valentine challenge, so very excited to see another free LR Ark available to us. That's always dope when they give us these holiday seasonal arcs for free to grind. So excited to see what details this brings, because obviously I don't think we have that here. Important notes: limited arcs may reappear even after the end, yada yada yada. Just disclaimers. Event updates. Event cute innovation released. Pretty dope looking little banner. In this event, collect various types of materials on quests to craft 5 types of event equipment. Also, in the part 2 of the event, an auto battle only time attack quest will also be held. Depending on your clear time ranking, you can get amazing rewards, so definitely give it a try. This is actually crazy, and it's just snuck in here that they are giving us a time trial. I think this is the first game mode that they are locking us into an auto battle only type scenario, which is very interesting. I know Tweaks hit me up. He's very excited for this notion. And I am too, because it is hopefully going to be a little bit of a refreshing way to play the game that we are not used to seeing or doing. We've been so conditioned, especially during these time trials, right? We have our time stop specials, grouping abilities, WAP HE skill spamming, right? It's the same thing with these time trials, more or less. Sometimes you can throw in a little spell here to help with something, or do a certain stun lock, whatever it is. But when we're talking auto battle only, now you're introducing the layer of trying to understand Last Claudia's wonky AI, which most people hate, but it will be interesting to see how far people go. Your boy Buddha, I don't have the brain to figure out the best auto battle strategy anytime soon, so I'll be there to try it out, see what I can learn. Maybe I could make a general guide on what I know about Last Claudia's AI. That might be a cool video, but this is pretty dope, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out. Look here, we get a little chart here. Collect the materials and start crafting. So this will be another one of these, like, craft the equipment, which then turn into a final piece of equipment, gain suit. This reminds me of the Zaja Dojin event, where we fought 2 battles, we got 2 blades, and then we were able to God forge them into the Holy Blade Zaja Dojin. I'm wondering if this gain suit will be an armor, or if it will be some type of God forge piece that we can craft, which would be fun, right? That's just a fun layer to the game as well with these updates. Featured rewards: unit prism for the new Meredy, event equipment, event stamps, and premium gacha tickets. I like this stamp a lot, and I'm probably going to be using it, so looking forward to grabbing that. The event units that give you your bonus XP, AP, event points, and materials bonus, it seems. Very interesting. So obviously the newest Meredy is going to give you the most, and then you have the list below that you can read. Period February 10th to the 27th. So we have a nice little 17 days to do this. Or that might include the shop, which is why it's kind of awkward. So we'll keep seeing as we read. Event prologue for the future release. This is what came out last year when OG Meredy released. The main points of the event are summarized below. I'm not going to go ahead and read that. If you're interested in the lore, please feel free, pause the video, or check out the in-game notice yourself. We can get the LR Ark Maiden's Lovely Banquet again, so 2 LR Arks to grind up for free if you weren't here last Valentine's, and I already gave it a shout out. Make sure to pick that up. Gonna help out your support healers a lot, especially as an early game player. Get the sheet music of the event soundtrack. Not too interested in all that, but there's your other list of event units. So we're gonna have the new and the repeat, the redux. It's not a redux, but the repeat event. Get tons of Pockle chocolates. Okay, so this, I forget to talk about this almost every time these like event currencies become a thing. During the event, you can get romantic Pockle chocolate in various places. If you collect enough, you can exchange them in the trading space, yada, yada, yada. Female unit prisms, beautiful. Okay, so look at this. Where to romantic Pockle chocolate? Where to obtain? Little typo. Login bonus. Event queue innovation prologue to the future. Friend gifts, guys. Okay. I always forget to talk about this. You can change what currency you want to receive from friends when these kinds of events roll around and these kinds of currencies become a thing. So from the home screen, you just go to your friend section, go to gift, and you click this right here where it says friend points wanted gift. It gives you a selection. When this update goes live, there's going to be a 5th option here, which will be those Pockle chocolates. If you are not able to auto farm, right, because I believe you will be able to get these from grinding world story maps as well. Let's go ahead and check just to confirm if I'm correct or not. Yes, so you get it from the Valentine challenge and then main story quest, free quest, and sub quest, right? For those of us that auto farm and have a good auto farming build, this is the easiest way to clear out this shop essentially. But for those who are struggling or are new, changing your friend gift is going to help speed up your acquisition of these chocolates by a lot. So don't sleep on that. Change it day one, especially if you are going to take advantage or if you don't have other means to grind up this resource. How to get unit prisms. Collect the chocolates. Trade a prism exchange ticket in the Pockle trading space. Trade the prism exchange ticket for a prism in the prism trading space. Okay, so there's a lot of trading spaces you can get some prisms from. What are prisms? Okay, see, it's tough because they call prism souls or soul prisms, I forget, but they have the same name for 2 types of prisms. There's the increasing a unit's SC by +2 bonus prism, and then there's also the prisms that the little rainbow shards that increase a unit's awaken level to 5 and 6. So unfortunately they have the same name. That's why if you've asked me where do I get unit prisms, I'm like, which one? Because everyone talks about one of the 2 and they don't actually know that they're called the same thing. But here they're talking about the ones that you can give bonus SC to their respective characters. Very cool. We'll get a bunch of those in the trading space. Gacha updates. Premium crystal gacha released, guys. Do not spend your crystals on this. I don't care if Meredy is the most broken character ever. That's a lie. If she's like hands and what's the phrase? Head and shoulders above like Loug Zeus, then we could talk, but she's not going to be, okay? She's going to be dope. I think she's going to be a fantastic unit that shakes things up a bit in the LC climate. But as a premium crystal gacha unit, use your tickets. hoard your crystals to summon for limited, and then hope that Meredy comes to you as an off-banner SSR, because that's possible and it's very likely. Like I said, it's likely. Some people to this day have not ever gotten day 1 units from the off banners in their summons, and that's fine, but that's unlikely. I'm talking about the likelihood of getting your permanent units in your account sooner at some point during your LC play. It's very high, right? So let her come to you, and don't spend your hard-earned free to grind crystals in this banner, please. You can guarantee yourself her, though, if you want to be a megalodon, a freaking leviathan, and go 4 laps to step 5 and guarantee yourself her on the step up. But like you should know, your boy's only doing that for collab and possibly seasonal units. So a permanent unit we can get, you can miss me with all that. Valentine step up gacha released. I know I and many others were expecting this to come back with the updated maidens of last Cloudia, and as we can see, that is the case. We have Shift Alice, Shift Eliza. Of course, they got to feature G Luke because she's just the OG waifu. But this gacha's actually pretty impressive. Let's keep reading. All steps, here we go. This gacha is a step-up gacha, and it can be spun with free crystals. Only female units will appear. Limited time units and Descent of Hero Festival limited units will also appear, as we can see. On lap 2, step 5, you'll receive a unit ticket that can be exchanged for a female unit of your choice. So all in all, if you wanted to go into this banner with 30k, you get quite a nice return, and the lineup's pretty darn good. Like Shift Alice and Shift Eliza, both extremely top tier units. And the fact that you get a female unit guaranteed on the first lap, but then a unit exchange ticket on the second lap. I mean, let's say if this banner has Spirit Maiden Tyria on it for anyone who's lacking her, I don't know if they're going to go all the way up to Sarah, since we just saw her during New Year's. I imagine they're going to cap it off at a certain point well before Sarah's release. But like I said, Shift Eliza... if Shift Eliza and Shift Alice are on here, that means Shift Tyria should definitely be on here, and you could guarantee her to your account for 30k. That's about as that's literally just as good as if you were going to try and get her whenever they return the Descent of Heroes Festival banner or selector gacha. So this is not bad, right? I would say hold off. Let's see what the lineup entails. I mean, this is assuming you have 30,000 saved up, but the fact that this is a step up with the guaranteed returns that can be summoned on with free crystals, these are the kinds of banners you want to take advantage of to guarantee yourself incredible additions like Spirit Maiden Tyria, Shift Alice if you're a super simp for her. I'm a fan of this banner a lot. I'm excited to see the lineup when it is in game, but glad it's returning and glad they updated it to include some really, really high performing units. Promo updates, we can see the Valentine login bonus. We're going 15 days strong with this login bonus, giving us a nice little bit of 1,000 crystals, some premium gacha tickets, some chocolates, orange orb recovers, pretty standard. We have the Valentine Challenge released. Complete all the missions, get the exclusive LR Ark, and yes, everyone, if you haven't noticed by now, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in, not that far. Who's this over here in the corner with DeGrogue's spear? Oh, it's Dommy Mommy herself. And oh my gosh, I know the boys in chat were freaking out when we saw DeGrogue without her armor looking shapely with that spear next to her. All the girls looking good, right? All the girls looking good. I know a lot of little simps in the community wish they could be at whatever bar this is, but fortunately this is about as close as you're gonna get. 9 missions we have to beat, and then you get Valentine's night and a Lilibet stamp. Happy Valentine's, how cute. I like these little holiday themed stickers. I don't really use them, but just nice to look at, right? And then here we go, training promotions released. We'll go ahead and check out what's going on. We're getting the gear upgrade field for anyone who's struggling in the God Forge or alchemy weapon enhancement in general. Soul fields returning, going to help out new players a ton, right? 0 orbs in order to farm up a good amount of blue and red souls every day. Grand ability gates are coming back, so that'll be a good way to get ability board mats to unlock skills, because I mean, you guys already know the skill board is everything in my opinion. Shop updates, never forget to pick up that free pack that comes along. Other updates, the various improvements, added a retry button to the time trial quest. A retry button has been added to the battle menu of the time trial quest. Tap retry to return to the start of the current wave. So is this time trial going to be multi-wave? I don't really understand. I guess we'll find out. I mean, retry button's cool. It helps. It definitely helps save some time if you need to go back. I just don't understand. I don't get it. Like if I lose and I want to re-customize or rebuild the team, is this useful to me at all? Or at what point is a retry button useful? Just like maybe my AI didn't get lucky, and so I just want to try again with that same team and see if they get lucky that next time. So like in that scenario, it saves time, but I guess my brain is just too small right now to understand how that's useful. Bug fixes, minor bug fixes, we always get this. Why? Like, what's the point of putting this? Just like, don't put this. Unless you have specifics to tell me, don't put this. Thank you for your continued support of Last Cloudia. Listen, y'all got your boy Buddha on a leash, so I ain't going anywhere for the time being. But that sums up the February 10th maintenance notice. A lot of cool things, specifically, right? Oh, well, we're getting the new Meredy, which is exciting. We're getting that free to grind LR. We're getting this auto battle only time trial, so that'll be interesting. A crafting chain in order to make this final piece, which I am a fan of. I like that structure a lot. Some cool stamps, and of course new events. So very excited to see. They tend to do pretty good job with these Valentine celebrations. Kind of a weird one, not really expected to be that hype, but it is, in my opinion. So I think that's all I got for you this time, guys. Let me know your thoughts, comments. Did I miss anything in here? Maybe, you know, sometimes when I'm reading, I just don't notice things because I'm also thinking about talking and what I'm saying. So always interested in the comments to see if there's something I didn't catch. Feel free to call me out. Tell me if you're excited, what you're excited for, any thoughts you guys have, right? Point of doing these videos is so we can talk about what's happening in Last Cloudia and continue to build this dope gaming community. Like, subscribe, bell notification. Turn on all notifications. Y'all know the drill. And with all that being said, guys, y'all know what we say. Work hard, play harder. See ya in the next video.